For years, the argument has been advanced that the use of marijuana is relatively harmless, and now there is evidence that that may not be a fact. The kind of pot grown now in California may be worse, as a matter of fact, than hard drugs. South Bay Bureau Chief Manuel Ramos reports that modern pot is not only powerful, it may also be dangerous.
Narcotics officers say marijuana is now a dangerous drug. Drug experts say it is now a legitimate hallucinogenic. A 40-year user of marijuana will testify that pot has become more potent.
It used to be, we'd take 5 or 6 joints with us, but in the last couple of years, it was like a half a joint, and you got off.
Years ago, when marijuana was brought in from Mexico, it had a THC, or narcotic potency, of 0.05%. The marijuana being grown now in the United States is up to 5 to 7 times stronger. The pot being grown in the Santa Cruz Mountains is the most potent in the country, with a THC content of 16%. Some users can't handle it. Here at the camp, they treat drug addiction, and nowadays they're dealing with much more than just heroin or cocaine. They are seeing more cases of dependency on marijuana. Counselor Dave Logan says people are hooked on the new pot, and it is dangerous.
We're talking mild hallucinogenic. We're talking hallucinogenic qualities, and we're talking a much more intense intoxication.
This is probably the biggest pot stash in the South Bay. It is the marijuana evidence room of the San Jose Police. Cops pick up pot even when they aren't looking for it. This plant was found at a home while serving a search warrant for another crime. Police say society has accepted pot as harmless.
People say, well, heck, I did it back in the 60s or whatever, and look, I'm okay right now. Here 20 years later, nothing's wrong with me. Hey, what's wrong with my kids doing it?
But experts warn that the effects of today's potent pot will be felt in the near future, and people will realize pot wasn't as harmless as they thought. In San Jose, Manuel Ramos, Channel 5, Eyewitness News.